Hi, I'm Royce Rallstad.
And I'm Katie McFarland.
And this is the SGI Beach Show, and today we are here at the Apalachicola National Estuarine Research Reserve, just 5 minutes from St. George Island. Joining us now on the Beach Show is Mr. Lee Edmonston. He is the manager here at the Apalachicola National Estuarine Research Reserve. And Mr. Edmonston, tell us what you have here at the reserve for people to see when they're visiting St. George Island.
Well, we've been open a little over 2 years, 2.5 years. We have a visitor center of over 7,000 square feet. We have exhibits in here. We have tanks with freshwater, bay water, and saltwater species representative. We have a large mural in the background that's kind of the focus of everything. And the idea is to teach people the connectivity between the uplands, the river, the barrier islands, the bay, and the offshore. So if you impact one part of the system, you're going to impact another part. What happens in the Gulf of Mexico affects Apalachicola Bay. What happens in a river affects Apalachicola Bay. So that's kind of the message, is the connectivity. The other thing we want to teach people is the types of habitats we have around here, how they can help protect those habitats. And this is not just for visitors, this is for locals too, because they're the ones that's going to help protect the bay. So we have those kinds of things. We have some cultural exhibits about life on the water, people who've lived here their whole life, made their living off the water. We have a representative oyster boat. We can tell people what happens out in the bay. We have this building. It's what's called a LEED certified building. We catch all the rainwater off the roof. We store it in cisterns. We use that to flush the toilets. We asked for no variances from the county when we built the building. It's tucked into the woods. It has the setbacks required from the bay, and we collect all the stormwater. We don't have a stormwater pond. Our parking areas are geo-webbing, so all the rain that falls on it seeps in. It doesn't run off into the bay. So we've tried to practice what we preach, and we can demonstrate that. Of course, we do research and monitoring out of this facility. We do education programs for the local schools. And the visitor center, since we've been open 2.5 years, last calendar year, 2012, we had over 29,000 walk-in visitors. Now, that doesn't include the educational classes we do and the training programs we do. And this year so far, we're ahead of that. So our old facility in Apalachicola, we would have 6,000 to 8,000 visitors. Now we're up to 29,000, and this year we're going to break that. So it's free to the public right now. There may be a charge eventually, but it's free. And we're open from 9 to 4:30, Tuesday through Saturday. And the public's welcome to come, and you can access us right off the road going to St. George Island. And if you come by, feel free to ask staff for things. We have all kinds of brochures. We have a citizen support group, the Friends of the Reserve, that helps us do things. We have a little store that people can buy books to identify different critters. And it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of kids come by. We have a lot of people come by and numerous times and bring relatives that are in town. And it's been an adventure since we've opened this facility 2.5 years ago. It takes a lot of staff time, a lot of staff effort, but it's worth it, seeing the people and educating the people.
Oh, there's a toadfish right on top of the flounder. Come here and look. I didn't even see the flounder at first.
We have had an absolutely wonderful time here at the Apalachicola National Estuarine Research Reserve. It's located right here in Eastpoint, about 5 minutes from St. George Island. They have tanks here with fish to see, local displays on the culture of the area. It is a fun time for the whole family, so what you need to do is hop in the van and get on over here for a fun time.
And thanks again for joining us for the SGI Beach Show. And make sure you download the app for your Apple and Android devices.
We'll see you next time. You never know what you're going to see on here. We got a deer coming up behind us.
The elusive Ricky deer. All right.
Or as you were talking about, a gazelle.
A gazelle. You know, you sat and thought about a gazelle. I lost my windscreen. Okay. Don't put volume where they know what we're doing. Okay.
Oh, I will. That's the funny part.
Okay.
Estuarine Research Reserve, taking a tour. They have touch tanks.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
I was like, no, they don't.